his second basket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Outside Hill. To the paint. A fadeaway. The shot by McGrady, no good.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. What a clean look at the basket.
Edwards. And it's sent back by Howard.
Now Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
To the middle. Good ball movement there by the Magic. Inside. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
Bro, what you need adjustments for? You got an all-time team. Just play. You don't need adjustments, bro. You don't even use your defense. You literally just fucking play off ball all the time. You don't need to do this shit, bro. Let the fucking AI do the defense for you.
We did. Yeah. We refilled it. Even over here we filled it. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Now Randall. It's Edwards on the wing. Six to shoot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. McGrady outside. And he goes in for the dunk.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Gobert in the corner. Floats one. It's hauled in by McGrady. Turkoglu right side. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. To the inside. Gobert can't hit.
Just tremendous defensive determination right there. Refuses to allow the easy two.
McGrady outside. Picked by Vucevic. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Doing it with style, McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Here's Edwards.
Take that fucking Mamba out of your name, bro. Kobe would have hated your bitch ass.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Hardaway with the bounce pass. McGrady left side.
He would have hated your bitch ass.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Fades back. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
He's got all the shots. McGrady makes the mid-range look easy.
Pass to Reed. Back to Edwards. It's stolen by McGrady. And at the end of one, both teams took up 2 points.
Y'all take no fucking pride in your game, bro. I can lock you up on D and like shit, but you fucking play off ball all the time, bro. No respect, bro. You are a fucking loser. I don't care if your fucking record's that high, bro.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Orlando?
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Offensive rebound. Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, good night for the defense. Dwight Howard finishes with authority.
Conley for three. Here's Reed. Rebound by the Magic. Pass to Lewis. Now Howard. Jacks up a three. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Randall. Off target at the rim. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Back to Anderson. Down low. Here's Howard. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Howard's got the lead up to 6 now for the Magic. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's Dosunmu. Still without a basket. Picked by Reed. Launches it. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Yeah, Naz Reid, aware that ball hits my hands, I'm suddenly ready to rise and fire.
He's got to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Back to Reed. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Reed's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, Naz Reid knows the angle at which to set a screen, and he's got the mobility to be the guy to finish it.
Out to the right wing. Anderson right side. There's a good screen. 2 on the clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation.
You got an all-time team, bro. I expect some scoring right now.
Timberwolves trail by 3. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Gobert the screen. Edwards drives in. And the basket is good. Gobert's got his second bucket.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
And now the first timeout call here for the Magic. Hardaway with it. Still scoreless. To the inside. Banchero, that's good.
Oh, love that. Banchero moves so well with and without the ball.
Pass to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback.
Bitch ass.
They run to it.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
To the paint. There's Vucevic.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
Outside Edwards. Edwards at full speed. Plays it up off the glass. Gobert's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Hardaway with it. Now defended by Gobert. The shot's good.
Well, Vucevic has a great understanding of the pick-and-roll game, and his experience paying off there.
Gobert the screen. simple inside.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
McGrady right side. And there the Magic with another bucket.
You gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
Outside Edwards.
Dude, you fucking suck. Get on me, bruh.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And it's Vucevic missing. Pass to Randall. Now here's Gobert. Back to Randall. With the drive. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Magic lead by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Timberwolves trade. Inside. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Here's DiVincenzo.
Woo.
Chance for one more. That's on Shaq.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And finished off by O'Neal.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Back to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Back to Shaq. And finished off by O'Neal.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Minnesota with the ball. It's deflected. O'Neal with the steal. Hardaway with it. McDaniels picks him up. And Shaq with the slam.
We've gotten used to this kind of dominance from Shaq. He just knows how to take over games.
Mr. Gobert. Now DiVincenzo. 5 to shoot. To the middle. O'Neal with the rebound.
Boy, you'd like him to finish a little stronger there.
McGrady up top. Shaq down low. Out to Hardaway. Back to Howard. Here's McGrady. And it comes off the front of the rim. Here's Edwards. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
And Edwards drops them both. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Down low. Here's Vucevic. Basket good. Vucevic has got 6 points.
You have to admire the confidence of Nikola Vucevic. This close, he's focused on putting 2 on the board.
Now here's DiVincenzo. And the layup's good off the glass.
Dude, no wonder you're fucking playing off ball. You suck at defense, bruh.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
Takes a big high bounce and goes in. He's got 14.
Not sure why they sacked off him in that distance. He is very good at the mid-range.
To the paint. Timberwolves passing it around. Has to Gobert. Randall outside. Back to Gobert. Just 4 to shoot. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. And Hill has it in the corner. Now here's Howard. Ingles covering. Howard in the post. Unloads. And it's Orlando with another.
And that's Howard's game. These interior looks that he puts in so easy.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Substitution on
Both teams deciding to change it up. And it's Dosumu with the jam.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Back to Reed. Takes it inside. And Reed throws it down.
That's a little muscle in his hustle. Now it's Reed on the drive, finds his way.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the court strong. Why not take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end?
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Minnesota shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. So he gets them both.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Lewis with the 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And time to step aside quickly. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Orlando now. And here is Hardaway. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, that's power and focus of Nikola Vucevic. Hit him, slap him, doesn't make a difference.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
I like this throwback approach they're taking. Looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Timberwolves trail. Now Conley. Over in the corner, Randall. No luck that time in the shot, but would have put them on top. Here's Hill. Lays it up and banks it in.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot, and then able to knock it down.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Thank you, Allie. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Well, you know the length of Rudy Gobert. He's virtually unstoppable in that restricted area.
Inside. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Vucevic. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. That's 10 points for Vucevic.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
It seems to me a lack of effort and a lack of communication, and it's happening to both sides here lately.
And stuff.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
Here's Hardaway. Buries it down low. And the Magic lead by 4.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn those and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup. That's exactly what you need to do.
The Magic called timeout. That free throw good from Hardaway. And he makes both free throws. Timberwolves trail by 4. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. It's off.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
DiVincenzo can't get it to go. Magic leading by 4. It's stolen by Edwards. It's Randall. And there's the top.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Hardaway. Shoots the 3. Gobert there for the rebound. DiVincenzo with it to tie it up. Finishes inside on the nice hit.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards. Edwards flies in to cap off the break. What happened?
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
Fantastic one-hand jam. Edwards drives in. Edwards drawing the double team. Left in the 4th quarter. Now Gobert. Got it to go off the glass.
Gobert is not fazed by these moments. He wants to be the man.
Now O'Neal. Outside Hardaway. Another shot. Here's O'Neal. O'Neal showing no mercy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now Gobert.
Boy, drawing the defense's attention. Edwards pays it forward. Nice work on the back.
He slams it home and gets some camera time.
He's been running from the ring. Left side, Edwards. There's the drive. That's in there.
This guy is on fire right now. Defense has got to step up and try to disrupt his rhythm.
The Magic call timeout. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Sure could take a 3 here and hope for the win if they want to. I think they'll try and send it to overtime. The defenders don't want to foul in this situation, so you should be able to get a good look inside.
Well, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
We got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Both clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here.
Bro, the fact that you're using an all-star team and you are not leading by more than 10 points says a lot about you, bro. I wanted this game over. I was hoping you'd fucking win, but you didn't even go for the three, bro. You play it safe.
And now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Here is Howard. Outside Hardaway. Now here's Howard. Strong move off the glass.
Boy, they'll take that possession. Nice finish in close.
Now Edwards. It's stolen by McGrady. And now Orlando on the break.
The second foul. Dante DiVincenzo. First personal foul. First
That
team
free
foul.
throw good from Hardaway.
At the line for your Magic, Penny Hardaway.
Hardaway hits them both.
Well, in these situations, this is who they want at the charity stripe.
Outside Edwards. Drives to the hoop. Oh no, stopping Edwards on the drive.
Well, Anthony Edwards says, yes, you're playing exceptional defense, but my offensive game is better. I'm a solid 225.
Shooting to remaining.
Outside Hardaway. 5 on the clock. Now O'Neal. There's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
The ball goes
Oh,
to
in a
Minnesota.
close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
Timberwolves trail. It's Edwards on the wing. Gobert the screen. Leads it in off the window.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Now O'Neal. And here is Howard. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Randall. And Minnesota has possession. From Edwards.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck is so important.
And so Randall again dribbling out of bounds.
What a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
Minnesota in the lead. Here's McDaniel. Outside Edwards. Here's the teardrop. Gobert. O'Neal there for the rebound. And the whistle blows. It's going to be out Tracy McGrady.
Tracy McGrady.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's Minnesota. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Edwards drives in.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size. And you know how he wants that responsibility offensively, and that time he comes through for his team.
Here's DiVincenzo. Now it.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Was the defense. No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep giving him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
Edwards.
Get out of the lobby. Leave, bro. You are absolute buns, bro. You are absolute buns, bro. Actually, absolute buns, bro. How did you do that? How did you do that? Absolute buns. Never play this shit again, bro. What is wrong with you?